Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Dynamite or Might. I, Michael Cole, with Daniel Bryan, and with Taz. And today on Dynamite or Might, we're going to see the match that we saw yesterday on NXT. Only this time Becky Lynch can't do any cheating. Because if she does, Michael Cole says, she will lose the TWF Allegheny share winnings. You got that right, Daniel Bryan says. If she does any of the things she did yesterday on NXT, she'll lose the TWF Allegheny share winnings. Like putting her foot on the rope, Daniel Bryan says. Or, Taz says, or we'll just tell you right now what it is. You know, she beat Harry Potter yesterday on NXT. And who cares which way she went by doing it? A win is a win. And sadly, due to that, Harry Potter being unhappy, and the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Theodore Long, having something against Becky Lynch. That's why we're here now. So you think that Harry Potter sobbed, and that's how he got this match. You think that the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Theodore Long, has something against Becky Lynch, and that's why, Taz, you believe that we have this match. Yeah, that's my belief. I truly believe that's why I believe all those things happened. Well, where is your truth at then, Daniel Bryan says. Since, Taz, there isn't any truth to back up what you say, yes, there is a match. You got that right. But as far as Harry Potter sobbing for it, where's the truth behind that one? And as far as you saying that the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Theodore Long, saying the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Theodore Long, is got something against Becky Lynch, and that's why we have this match. Well, where's the truth behind that? Well, we're going to go to the ring now, Michael Cole says, and now we got the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Theodore Long. Alright everyone, I want to welcome you all to TWF Dynamite or Might. And first off, today you're going to see Becky Lynch have her match with Harry Potter again, and this time she isn't going to be cheating, because if she cheats to think she's going to win, then she'll lose the TWF Allegheny share winnings. And I hope that she understands that. Well, I think she does, Michael Cole says. Well, here she comes now, Daniel Bryan says. Well, Taz said, we'll see how he deals with that. So you think that I should be fighting Harry Potter again after I already beat him yesterday. Yeah, you already beat him yesterday, but you cheated to do it. You put your foot underneath the bottom rope. It's on film, and if you lie and say that it's all made up, you never cheated in your life, that's a lie, because it's all on film, and anyone can go back and watch NXT, and they can see you do it. So there's truth to that. So, you got something against me? No, I don't. I just think that that a fighter of any kind should win the match in an onlooking way. And I would hold the standard onto anyone. And the higher, you should really hold that standard too, since you say that you're the greatest. But then I guess being the greatest doesn't mean you have to hold a high standard. You got that right, Theodore Long. You have that right. Becky Lynch likes to tell the whole world that she's the greatest skilled wrestler out there. But then doesn't want to fight or wrestle at a high standard, but wants everyone to believe that she's the great. And goes around and she'll say, oh, but websites and monthlies say that I'm the greatest. That's their belief of you. They have no truth to it. You can't show. And keep in mind, the greats are only great because they never say they're great. You going around saying you're great this, great that, well, I guess you're not great then, because the true greats, if there are out there, are folks that never call themselves great. Hold themselves to a higher standard. Well, you got a lack of standard. You want greatness, but you don't want the standard which comes along with greatness. Is that so? You think so? Well, prove it, because here today, you're fighting Harry Potter, and guess what? If you do something to get the match thrown out, then you lose the TWF Allegheny Share winnings. Now I could say that's fair, Michael Cole says. We could all say that that's fair. You know, at least I believe it's fair. Yes, it is fair in my book too, Daniel Bryan says. And I've been the WWE heavyweight fighter 4 times, and I've been the AEW heavyweight fighter once. I've been the ROH heavyweight fighter as well. So I should know that being a heavyweight fighter comes with a standard. And you should want to uphold a high standard. Oh, Taz says, well, guess what? I was a 2-time ECW heavyweight fighter. And I had a standard. And no one bitched about how I became the 2-time ECW heavyweight fighter or how I kept the strap. Are you kidding me? Daniel Bryan says in ECW they didn't really have any oversights, so cheating was the only oversight. This match is for the TWF Allegheny Share winnings. First, he is from England, the 4-1 Kingdom, Harry Potter, and she is from Ireland and / the 4-1 Reichs. She is the TWF Allegheny Share fighter, Becky Lynch. Ding ding. Becky Lynch just took down Harry Potter, who is now becoming one of her greatest foes here in the toy wrestling gathering. Yes, Harry Potter is becoming Becky Lynch's foe. Becky Lynch manhandle slammed Harry Potter. And now she's going to have to watch out about how she goes by doing it, because if she does anything and goes against the oversight that she's been known to do, she'll lose the TWF Allegheny Share winnings. Drop the leg from the top rope, from the top steeple, from the top board, post. Michael Cole says, 1, 2, and a kick out. First off, Daniel Bryan says, that includes getting yourself reckoned out, getting the match thrown out, or doing anything that goes against the oversight. And Becky Lynch cannot wrestle fair anymore. Here she comes under the manhandle slam again, and Harry Potter picked her up and a body slam. Taz says like Harry Potter's not guilty of doing anything wrong, like he's never broken any oversight. Taz says, and everyone looks at him as if he's the beaten. Well, Daniel Bryan said it might be true. Swanton bomb, Michael Cole says. And Harry Potter is not guilty of doing anything wrong. But at least he hasn't cheated to win any matches that he won since he came to the toy wrestling gathering of last year, Michael Cole says. That's right, Daniel Bryan said. Harry Potter has made mistakes, but no one can say he's ever broken any oversight while wrestling here in the toy wrestling gathering. 1, 2, and a kick out. Only a 2, Michael Cole says. Daniel Bryan says, Michael Cole said, if you were Harry Potter, and you were in the ring with Becky Lynch, which you never have been, but if you were, Daniel Bryan, what would you do? First off, I would seek to out-wrestle her. 2, I would hit and hit fast. 3, I would give her my hardest holds I had. And I wouldn't lead off on her, Daniel Bryan says. Harry Potter wanted to do that drop kick Daniel Bryan likes to do, but Becky Lynch got out of the way and Harry Potter crashed it. Michael Cole says, more like he crashed and burned, Taz says. Manhandle slam on Harry Potter, Michael Cole says. Yeah, you can thank Becky Lynch for why Harry Potter doesn't wear those glasses anymore. They couldn't handle getting beat up all the time, Taz says. Hey, Daniel Bryan says, that's a mean thing to say. Well, it's the truth, Taz says. They couldn't handle it. They got broke. That's on Harry Potter. He should never been wrestling wearing them to begin with. Taz says, 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. And still the TWF Allegheny Share fighter, Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch has beat Harry Potter and is still the TWF Allegheny Share fighter here in the Toy Wrestling Gathering here today on Dynamite or Might, Michael Cole says, and she didn't have to cheat to beat Harry Potter. She should be truly happy with herself that she showed she could win a match without cheating, Michael Cole says. Yeah, Daniel Bryan says, but we all know Becky Lynch. She'll say she didn't do it because she was worried about losing her TWF Allegheny Share winnings if she did, Daniel Bryan says. Taz says, when someone tells you you can't do something, or they threaten that you're going to lose this, you're going to be handicapped this way, or lose this right, or whatever, yeah, you're a gift, yeah, you're going to follow the oversights. That's the only grounds of why she didn't do it, but at the end of the day, she still beat Harry Potter, and hopefully she didn't have to deal with him anymore, Taz says. Well, speaking about that, we're going to have Renee Young now talk with Becky Lynch now. Thank you, Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with Becky Lynch here today on Dynamite or Might. Alright, Becky Lynch, you should be truly happy with yourself that you won a match without doing anything unlawful in it. First off, Renee Young, I shouldn't had to be fighting Harry Potter over and over again. He should go in the back of the row. To with, I just showed everyone that I'm the greatest, and no need what handicap or what oversight someone throws at me. I will still overcome it. And Theodore Long, you have something against me. That's why you put me in that match. But now, you don't have to worry anymore about me. I beat Harry Potter. I did it. I did it many times, and I'll do it every time. But now, I'm looking forward to fighting someone new. Well, tell me, who do you want to fight next, Becky Lynch? Who is going to be the next one to dare you for your TWF Allegheny Share winnings? I don't know, Renee Young. But whoever it is, I hope it's not that Harry Potter fella, because I'm bloody done with him. I want to fight someone else. I want someone else to come out and dare me, because I'm the greatest that ever did it. Well, that's my talk with Becky Lynch. Back to you. Oh shit, stand up. That's my talk with Becky Lynch. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with Becky Lynch here today on Dynamite or Might. And that's all the time we got here for Dynamite or Might. I, Michael Cole, with Daniel Bryan and with Taz. We hope you like Dynamite or Money, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact or Hit.